Guys, today I'm going to show you something phenomenal, something that will give you so much hope that the F1 visa appointments are going to be coming very, very soon in the next upcoming 1 or 2 months. And let me show you how that is, and let me show you how I'm able to say that. If you've seen the screen, you have probably seen that there are appointments given out in October, September, or maybe even November of 2021. But now recently, from 2021 some appointments moved towards 2022, and then this whole tab over here that used to be over here, it used to be somewhere on the left of this, and it used to be showing that this is the appointment date, and that's completely disappeared now. And I showed you why last time in my last video. I showed you a few tweets where the official embassy of US and the embassy and consulates in India have told you that they have been shut down for now temporarily because these cases are rising and they're not able to offer any appointments as of now. But with that said, now I'm going to tell you how you can be hopeful that appointments should be coming up very, very soon. And all of that boils down to this chart. But before we actually move on to this chart, I want to show you something over here. And this is the official website, again, TravelState.gov official website. And you can take a look at this. And this is saying monthly non-immigrant visa issuance statistics. Okay, now these statistics are really, really important. This is what I'm going to be showing you. Okay, this data can basically help you see how many F1 visas have been issued in your country every single month. Every single month for the last 3 or 4 years, it's showing you this data, okay? And you can basically take a look at it. For instance, if you want to see the number of F1 visas issued in May last year, right now it's May 2021, right? We'll take a look at it for May 2020, okay? I'll just open up this link. Make sure that you open up the first one and not the second one for May, okay? And now you have to search for your country. For instance, over here, I'll do it for India. And now you have to just go on to the F1 visa next to India. You can see that only 8 visas were issued last year in May. This was the scenario. Okay, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to show you this is the reality. This was really what was going on last year. Okay, and let me actually show you a few other ones as well. Let's say that you want to take a look at June, July, etc., etc. So you'll go on to India again, and you will see over here F1 visa, and then there's only 4 F1 visas over here. If you can just take a look at my cursor right here. Okay, if you want to look at July, well, no problem, you can look at July and you will see that the F1 visas over here are 110. Now, you might think that there's thousands and thousands of applicants that go every single year. Why are these numbers so small, right? It doesn't make sense. Well, this is the reality. Last year, very few people actually went in. Most of you guys had deferred your admits. Most of you were deferring your admits to either fall 22 or spring 21. And that was what we were recommending as well. But now at this point, you can see that after the vaccine came out, and look at this, I've actually plotted this graph for you. There was a spike over here in August. You can see August, around, you can search in the last 2 weeks of August. I remember in the last 2 weeks, appointments started turning up all of a sudden. All of a sudden, appointments were available. And for some cases, while we had to file emergency visas, in some cases, we didn't even have to do that. So appointments did start coming out, and that's how you know that even when the times were hard, there was still no vaccine back in August as well, yet you could see a spike over there. This spike, by no means is it anything comparable to the 2019 levels, but yet, I'm just saying, not a lot of people went in 2020, so I'm hoping most of you guys were able to get your appointment, right? It shows right over here. And if someone didn't get it, well, they got it in September, you can see. Okay, now, here's the thing. As things got better and the news about the vaccine came out, November, December, we guys were a little bit more hopeful about the vaccine, right? And there were also, cases were going down and things were basically starting to look good. You can see over here that December, this is for the spring term, by the way. Spring term starts in January. So just before January, there's another spike over here. And you can see this is a massive spike. And you won't believe this when I tell you, but this is still not very well comparable to the 2019 levels. But it's generally a lot better than your fall 2020 levels. Okay, so fall 2020 levels was not doing so good, but spring 2021 over here, just before spring 2021, you can see that there's another massive spike over here and the visas are being issued. Okay, so again, this time, and this is normal, by the way, this thing going down, by the way, near February, this is very normal because this is for F1 visas. And remember, F1 people do not go in March or April, or that's usually not the time that F1 people really, dispatched to the US. So this right over here, this thing going down, this is very normal, and the trend basically goes like this. It goes up and down and up and down. This is very, very normal. So the next thing that you need to know is this time, the spike, while it usually used to come around June or July, if you check the 2019 levels or before that, but nowadays the spikes are coming towards the August, basically towards the very end, when literally when you have to depart. That's when they are giving you the appointments, just 1 or 2 weeks before that. And sometimes, in some cases, they're giving it to you 1 week later also, even if, in that case, you have to file for an I-20 extension at sometimes. But either way, whatever it is, you can take a look at this and you can understand that, by August this year again, by July or August, I'm expecting another spike. And because it is for the fall term, I'm expecting it to be much, much bigger than this one, much, much bigger than the spring spike that you got in December over here. Okay, so definitely hold on, don't worry about it. I just wanted to show you this data, and I'm going to be leaving a link to this in the description. You can go ahead and you can do your own research. If you're not from India, go ahead, do your research for your own country, and you can just use any online chart maker. I use this Rapid Tables website. You can use any one of them, and yeah, it's literally as easy as that. I'm not quite sure if I can save it and give it to you, but yeah, I don't think I can do that anyway. So either way, this is done. I wanted to show you again, it's in the video. You can always come back and check it. If you want quicker updates, there's a lot more information that we're putting out regarding the whole COVID scenario and the whole visa issuance scenario for not just the US but other countries as well. So either way, what you can do is you can go ahead and you can take a look at my Instagram page. Make sure to follow me over there, because you will receive amazing study abroad tips right over here in front of your hands. Okay, so make sure to do that. And apart from that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I'm giving you daily updates over here on the visas. I hope that you see the hard work that we're trying to do over here. We're doing a lot of research for you every day. And thank you so much for watching for now. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care.